Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA's long-term chart suggests still possible further upside continuation as long as the 64-cent level is holding. It is important though that this level really holds, and then one more high could send the price to 172.236 next in circle wave 5 of wave C in the yellow scenario, which is a scenario that introduces a lot of uncertainty after the next high, because what happens after an ABC top? Well, we can always go to completely new lows. It might form a larger ABC. There are many options then. That means be on the side of caution after the next high. However, it could also be the white scenario, which would then lead to another 4-5 pattern. But then there is no need to distinguish between the two at the moment, because in the short term or medium term, as long as the 64-cent level is holding, further upside seems to be here on the agenda. Yeah, pullbacks remain corrective, but what we don't want to see, and that would be a red flag, is a sustained break below 64 cents. Basically, one more low would be okay in the support zone, but anything more than that would possibly shift probabilities towards the orange scenario, which will then shift the focus to that lower support region between 29 cents and 36 cents again. Yeah, we would then have to focus on that again. But for now, let's take a look at this the microstructure in this support region. And here we are dealing with a corrective price channel to the downside. We have overlapping structures, and we're dealing with a WXY structure to the downside at the moment. In this scenario, the low could actually have formed. And if indeed a low has formed, then we want to see now the price develop some more upside momentum from here. We want the price to hold micro support, which I've added to the chart today, already shared that on Discord earlier today. Support is between 81 cents and 90 cents. The price is currently holding above this micro support area. Why is it so important? Because if we really bottomed, then in any pullback now, we want the price to hold above the 78.6 retracement, which, as I said, is at 81 cents. That's very important. We normally don't want in any pullback, especially in a wave 2, which this yellow count could represent, break below the 78.6 Fib level. Okay, at least not a sustained break. So there's a set of 4 Fibonacci levels on the micro scale here: 81 cents, 84.7, 87, and 90. And then from there, a third wave rally to the upside. Any new low, one more low would be okay. Any new low could then lead to a test of 64 cents, but that should be it. As I said, ideally, really not any lower than that. I can see the potential for one more low. I can see the potential in an ABC structure that is probable. However, the move up looks a little bit more like a 5-wave move. And therefore, I'm slightly leaning towards the yellow count, or at least I'm just at least watching it. Okay, there's definitely, I mean, if there was no potential for reversal, I wouldn't share this micro support region. But please note, we're here on the smallest time frame, so the price could easily form another low at this stage. It's just that the potential is there. The potential is there, and ADA has performed quite well over the last 24 hours. So key is now to focus on micro support, and if we can find some support in that region, then what we want to see is like a break above the upper boundary line and a break above these previous highs. In the last video, if I remember correctly, I shared with you the VRVP volume profiles, and we talked about the levels where ADA might start to, let's say, pull back from. Okay, and I shared with you the point of control around $1.06. But also we said that it starts at around 98 cents. 98 cents, and this is exactly where it started. That was the first cluster of volume profiles here. Yeah, so it's pretty much interesting that we had this come together. We had a rally, a break above initial resistance that was, but then it was already getting quite extended, and we were looking for the first possibility for ADA to get rejected from, and this relates to the volume profiles we discussed in the last video. So as I said, above that we've got $1.06, and then even more resistance around the $1.20 area. And ultimately, to really confirm a low is in place, we want a 5-wave move up of the larger wave degree and a break above the third wave high at 135. Now that's quite far away, so we focus on the micro to see as to follow the structure as it builds. And I gave you all the key levels here, and now it seems like we're starting a bit of a pullback here. It might go a little bit lower, no problem. This wave 2 could still stretch out a little bit, but yeah, this is the area to watch for, let's say, on the weekend. Yeah, that's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.